Here's something that's fun to do. Set up a tank with used filter media and dechlorinated water, and go to your local pet store and rescue $5 worth of what they call feeder fish. These are comet goldfish or common goldfish. Same species as the blackmore, the telescope eye, all these that have been line bred and select bred to have crazy shapes and terrific colors. But these poor fish probably aren't even being fed in the pet store. They may be diseased or have parasites. If you're going to keep them in one tank and not have that water come in contact with any of your other pets, you can rescue $5 worth. You may get 15, 20, 25 of them, and be prepared to lose about half of them or more in the first week. But at least they had a shot. About 6 years ago, maybe 5, I came to know that goldfish would devour pest snails. And so I went to my local pet store and purchased one comet goldfish for 29 cents, whatever. I asked for one with black in the coloration. He had a black cap on his head. And I quarantined it in a 10-gallon tank, and after a few weeks introduced a ram's horn snail, and she gobbled it up. And so on a daily basis I would offer 1 or 2 pest snails for Carassius to devour, and she ate them up good. When I was absolutely sure that she was free of disease and parasites, after a month or so, I began putting her in my larger tanks. I had 2 at the time, a 75 and a 120, and I would move her back and forth, and she would proceed to rid the tank of all visible snails. And then when I put her in the other tank, the snails hidden in the substrate and the eggs and so forth would slowly reinfest the tank or make an appearance. And so for some time I moved her back and forth. Eventually my friend gave me a fancy goldfish with long finnage and multicolors, and I had them both in my 75-gallon community tank. They didn't do any damage, of course. Can't have any live plants, but did tend to gobble up all the food before the other fish got a chance. And so my friend agreed to take them back, and he currently has them in a 55-gallon tank with parrot cichlids, and they do quite well at 72 degrees in that community tank. Here you can see my friend has purchased quite a few feeder goldfish, and over the past week he's lost about 10, but the remainder, hopefully they'll turn out to be healthy.